Hey Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are doing our weekly readings for the month ahead, August 2023. Normally I would delay a week and do them next week, but next month we actually have two full moons coming through. So the first full moon of the month next month, they're both actually super moons as well. So the first full moon, I will be doing our weekly readings next week for the shadow work portion. For the second full moon, I will do that as my normal all signs shadow work video. But we've got quite a lot going on at the moment. The North Node and the South Node have just shifted signs, and we have just moved into a Venus retrograde as well. So a lot of things going on for everyone at the moment. But I will also let everyone know, if you can leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. I'll be drawing that when we hit our first 100 subscribers. Obviously, just a small channel, guys. So every single like and subscribe really does mean a lot to me. So thank you for your support. Today, I will be using the Dreaming Way Lenormand. I do have the Island Time Wellness Oracle deck. But in starting our reading today, I do have the magical messages from the fairies. All right, so I'll grab one of those for just our general portion and then one for love as well. Okay, Leo, August 2023. Leo, August 2023, please. Okay, and one for Leo in love in August 2023, please. What does Leo need to know for love in August? Okay, so firstly, Leo, we do have the Get Some Exercise card coming through for our general portion, all right? As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. All right, so I do feel as though some of you already are on a bit of a journey to, take more care of your physical health. But that's what we're kind of seeing is an important message for you to be aware of this month, that, to take care of your physical body this month, Leo. We can always, look, we take a lot of care of our inner world, but we do need to take care of our physical body as well. So for some of you, this may be quite literal, that you do need to get some more exercise. But for others of you, this does talk about, practicing things. Exercises are kind of like, practicing in order to strengthen things. So, for some of you, this may not even be physical. This may be, more spiritual, doing spiritual exercises to strengthen your intuition, all those sorts of things. It can just talk about, doing exercise, doing more exercises, more practice of something in particular to sort of strengthen your skill set. All right. So for some of you, that may be like a work thing, those sorts of things as well. All right. But we'll get a bit more detail here for you, Leo. Leo, August 2023, please. Okay, so firstly, we do have the clouds energy, Leo. So, you may have been in a bit of a state where you have been, quite overthinking a lot of things. The clouds really does talk about, having a bit of clouded judgment, a bit of confusion, overthinking things to the point of possible anxiety and depression. I do feel as though this is more so in the past, where you have sort of been a bit overthinking. And this is why we're sort of talking about getting some exercises. It's all about training your mind to stop those sort of behaviors. All right, look for the silver lining in the cloud rather than allowing all those negative thoughts to take over. So, maybe some positive affirmations to put you back into the right mindset, kind of a vibe. But really, I'm getting like a sense of freedom and allowing your emotional expression to come through, rather than being stuck in logical thought or overthinking. We do have the woman has come through. Okay, and the woman, I don't like to genderize the cards, but what we do see with the woman is, emotion, a much more emotional, nurturing energy, a very loving energy as well. So it's all about nurturing your emotional side, loving your emotional side, and sort of letting that overtake any negative thoughts that you're stuck in at the moment, Leo. We do see with this particular woman card, look at her there throwing her hands back. It really evokes a sense of freedom as well. So it's that freedom of emotional expression, I'm feeling coming through. So allowing yourself to be freer with the way that you're expressing yourself. Don't feel as though you have to be judging yourself so harshly, overthinking every little thing. Sometimes it's fine to just, let loose and let those emotions explode out, even when they're not necessarily the best. But I really am getting that vibe of emotional expression and opening up your heart this month, Leo, because that was actually followed by the key. All right. And so we do find with the key, a lot of the time it can talk about, opening yourself up and being a bit more vulnerable, being more emotional. Okay. So I'm really getting that for you, with these two cards here. It's really talking about, opening yourself up and nurturing yourself while you do so, okay? Being quite free to express yourself, to show emotional vulnerability to others, okay? The key is all about success. All right. So if you just open your heart up to the world, you will have a lot of success, and then you will find brand new doors unlocking themselves for you as well. All right. I really do get that vibe though, that this is the key is in your hands, that you really do need to be the one to, unlock yourself, open yourself up, and then, others or other things will start to open up for you as well. And you'll sort of have that multitude of success. It does talk about great success headed your way this month. But I do feel that it's kind of dependent on you, freeing your emotions a little bit more this month, Leo, rather than allowing yourself to like get stuck in that overthinking. All right, because I do feel as though that's a pretty straightforward message. That's the main thing I'm getting from that. So and once again, with that exercise card coming through, it takes practice. It's not easy to just open yourself up with wild abandon. It's not easy to follow your heart and follow your emotions. So exercise that little heart muscle of yours, Leo, and get it pumping, and and start practicing opening yourself up and being a little bit more vulnerable to people around you at the moment. All right. When it comes to love specifically, Leo, we do have your wish is granted. Okay. So that does say is what you've asked for is coming true. So once again, like I said, we do see a lot of success coming through with that key. It's feeling dependent on you opening up to your true feelings. But when you do open up to your true feelings, all your wishes are coming true. The things that you do truly desire are within reach, Leo. So we'll grab a couple of extra cards about that. Okay. But all in all, this is amazing energy, Leo. It looks like August is going to be a big month for you, with this wish card here. All right. So Leo, August in love, please. Leo, what's going on for Leo in August with love? Okay, and I'll grab your Island Time Wellness Oracles as well. Pardon me. Leo, what's going on for Leo in love in August? Okay, that's why I feel like I need to draw those oracle immediately, and it kind of has clarified one of the cards we've drawn here. So, firstly, I do have the mouse has come out when it comes to love, and so the mouse energy is all about things in the past actually eating away at you a little bit. So that's probably why it's very similar to that cloud energy. Okay, so that's probably part of what has got you into this overthinking things, things eating away at your mind and sort of going around in circles in your mind. I'm really getting that energy that this is someone in the past, and thinking about that person is kind of just going around on a loop in your head, and really making you feel this sense of loss, or things that have, even it's even giving me that vibe of, things that have been taken from you, Leo, and it's feeling unfair. All right, because that did come out with the flowers, which all in all is a very positive energy, and it does have a positive message with it. But all in all, it does let me know that whoever this past person was, you were probably giving a lot more to that connection than they were. It was probably a very one-sided connection, and feeling as though you gave away a big part of yourself. It really feels like this person is still draining your energy, and taking from you is I just, I'm just getting that vibe of taking from you, Leo. And this is the past person, but I feel like that energy is still there, and that's probably why it's sort of rolling around in your head quite a lot, because I do have two of those oracles I've drawn actually do sort of explain this mouse card energy a little bit more. All right, because we do see the addiction card coming out that does say codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. So I feel like this is that past person. There may have been some issues with possession, obsession, being codependent, controlling of you, and that's that taking energy. For some of you, this is actually talking about actual, like drug and alcohol addictions, that this person may have had as well, and so I am feeling that for some of you, Leo, this actually may, the theft and taking kind of energy with this mouse card, it may have actually been, actual money that was being taken from you, or items being taken from you. So I am getting that for one or two of you. There definitely was, like an actual physical addiction, that was taking place, and creating a lot of that loss in your life. All right, so quite concerning, but it is a past energy, rather than a current energy. I also have the cassette, which does say outdated thinking, conditioning, and replaying events over in your head. So that's probably what we're seeing, that cloud energy, that mouse energy, things going around and around and around in your head, being on repeat, on a loop, in your head, hoping, like wishing that you had have done things differently, had have seen things differently from the word go, all that sort of a thing. All right, but then we're actually seeing the energy shifting from that past energy. We do have the sword and the rose, which that really does help shift that energy. All right, that does say clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So that kind of lets me know, Leo, that power is a very Leo kind of energy, as well as protection. It feels as though you chose to, like, it feels like that's in the past for a reason. I feel like, Leo, you kind of chose to put that person in the past, and stop giving and giving to that situation. So I do feel as though there was some clarity and truth, revelations that has made that a past situation now. And you still, because you've had this going over and over in your head, you may actually still be only just starting to understand and sort of reveal certain aspects of that whole situation to yourself now. But I really am getting that that's a past energy, and it's just that's probably partly why you have had this a bit of an emotional block on yourself, where it's sort of letting us now know that now you're needing to get out of that, overthinking, and moving into that more emotional vulnerability type area, because that's past energy, Leo, and you now are actually moving forward into the new energy. All right, and I feel like August is that month for you where that wish really is being granted, that this is definitely now in the past. All right. And I feel as though your energy is totally shifting this month, Leo. And we're totally shifting out of that cloud and mouse kind of energy and moving into this more emotionally vulnerable. It's like opening your heart up, giving yourself that chance to love again, kind of a vibe coming through. It's like that unlocking that door to your heart that you've probably kept yourself quite closed off and protected for, obviously a reason with this past energy there. But it's now's the time to sort of start giving to yourself and giving to new opportunities as well. That flowers card, like I said, it was coming through as that in the past you've just felt this flowers energy as someone taking, but now there's actually this chance of that becoming more reciprocal energy, and taking as much as you're given, giving sort of vibe. So it's a more even flow coming through in the near future there, Leo. It's like, and it could actually be some physical gifts coming your way as well. Sometimes this does talk about physical gifts, but I really am getting that vibe of, this is your kind of reward, for being through all that past energy, and, your wish being granted. Here's that wish starting to come on through. You're going to get much more reciprocal energy starting to head your way. That did come out with the book energy, all right? So it lets us know that your story has not even been written yet. This past energy, that was just, a speed bump in the story of Leo. You've got a brand new book to open and see what unfolds in the next chapter of your life, Leo. That really does talk about brand new energy. It's kind of like entering into the unknown, and it's very positive. Anything could happen. Your wishes are all being granted. So, these books could be, a total gold mine for you, Leo. And like I said, I am getting a very reward kind of energy coming from that. So these new chapters in your life are kind of like your spiritual reward, your wishes being granted for all the things you've been through in the past, Leo. So, I can kind of hear a few of the Leos going, oh, it's about damn time. Like, I've been through so much. Like, it's about time I get, something back that's good. And I kind of feel the same way, Leo. I am a Leo rising, and I'm definitely, I'm hoping for my new chapters to start in on soon with the equal give and take as well. That's definitely I'm very happy to see that your wish is being granted card, because we all have a lot of inner desires that we would love to see fulfilled, and you, Leo, are in that stage where you are so close now. So it's just a matter of taking a chance on love again, opening your heart back up to the energy of love around you. Okay, it does. It's there's nothing in that that's telling me anything more about that past person. Do not be don't be sort of changing my words to thinking that this has got to do with that past person. No, this is brand spanking new. That past person, you've closed the book on that person. All right, we've moved on from that person. I'm kind of feeling their energy there. They've still got a lot of work to do on their own, and that's not your responsibility anymore. You've given too much to that situation already, Leo. So it's time for you to start taking as much as you're given and start brand new chapters for yourself. All right. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope that resonated for you guys. Obviously, you're more than welcome to check your other placements, but hopefully I will see you all again soon.